everybody. This is a Lamley showcase. If you have been in your local US-based Walmart in the last few days, you may have noticed there's been a lot of new product, like, say, this one, the new Mopar series from Hot Wheels, 8-car set. This is the star of that set, the 70 Dodge Power Wagon, getting its first basic-ish like release. We're going to focus on that series a little bit later. But that was, I think I found that about 2 or 3 days ago, but also just hitting stores in the last 24 hours or so is the new Fast and Furious Hot Wheels set. It's a 6-car set. It is just out. Some of you in other parts of the country may say, hey, John, or other parts of the world have said, we have seen this series forever. It's been in our stores forever. Well, this is the first time in the US that this set has hit, and so this is the first time that I can showcase it. There is the UPC in case you're looking for it. There are the 6 cars. I think this has been an 8-car set in the past. Maybe it's always been 6. I don't remember. But they have released, Hot Wheels has released this basic-ish set every year for the last 5 or 6 years. We're just going to get right to it. This is the number 1 car. It is the Honda S2000. When you do a series like this, they don't introduce new castings, so you have lots of repeats. If you look there in the background, this Honda has already been released before. This is the one from maybe about 2 years ago. Same deco, because it was from the movie, of course, so you can't really change that. But that one has PR5 wheels. This one has Y5 wheels. So there'll always be some change. Maybe not a huge change, but some change. So that for those of us who are completists like me with the S2000, you can see what the differences are in both. So you will see repeats with the subtle differences. You will see some newly introduced models into the Hot Wheels Fast and Furious universe. We'll get to those. All right, number 2 from Fast and Furious. That one's from Too Fast, Too Furious. I think Fast and Furious was the 3rd movie. This is the 70 Chevelle SS. This was part of the very first Hot Wheels release. I think that one had black PR5 wheels, if I remember correctly. This one has the gray 5 spokes. That may be the only difference. I don't have that model, so I have nothing to compare it with. But that is the number 2. Here's another repeat, the number 3 from Fast 5. Best Fast and Furious movie was Fast 5 because it was set in Brazil. And everyone loves Brazil, including me. Anyway, Fast 5, Ford GT40. I think they were stealing this car at one point. This one had PR5s when it was first released, I think with the pink S2K. But now it has the OH5 wheels, so there is your difference. Maybe there's a color difference as well. Again, if you're a completist, it's great, but I don't have the previous one. I'm not particularly fond of that casting. All right, here is a newly introduced model into the Fast and Furious universe. Also from Fast 5, it is the Nissan Skyline. It is the Hakoska Skyline. Happy to see this one here. Didn't play a prominent role in that movie, if you remember correctly. I think it was Paul Walker's car when he was driving through the favelas of Rio de Janeiro. But, I mean, my goodness, why would you not put this in the series? It's a Skyline that's going to be popular. It's a jet black Skyline, and you know there's going to be a million wheel swipes. The 10-spoke don't look bad on this. I would have loved those Steelies that they do, those basic Steelies, but I think this is the closest to a replica of the wheels that were on Paul Walker's Skyline in the movie. But that one is tremendous. When Ace picked up that set for me, I did have him get a couple of extras because I wanted it. All right, another repeat, but it's been a long time. Like the Chevelle, this Nissan GTR was released in the very first Fast and Furious series, also from Fast 5. I have the original because I'm a completist on this casting. This is the first GTR casting. We had the second GTR casting released last year in the basic range. But this is the first. It had 10-spoke wheels, so this one, same color, I think. Although this one seems a little, oh yeah, it's definitely a brighter color. But this one has the OH5 wheels on it. So very, very cool model. That is number 5. And finally, number 6, new to Fast and Furious, the Fast and Furious set from the Fate of the Furious, is the Lamborghini Murcielago in orange. This casting has been around for a very, very long time. I'm not, like the others, not particularly fond of it. But looks nice in bright orange with the black PR5 rims. Fits nicely with all of the other cars. I think what I like about Fast and Furious isn't necessarily the movies themselves or the role they play in the movies, but the fact that those are some pretty cool cars. And when you can get a black Skyline, I'm all for it. So if you found this set, let me know. If you haven't, go out and look because it is there. Pick them up, $6. They're under $1 here in the United States, so very much worth it. All right, everybody, go out and find them. Hope you like this showcase. Dodge coming, oh, and a whole lot more. Some cool Tarmac stuff, Matchbox, you name it, I've got it. It's coming up the next few days, so we'll see you then. Bye.